we are going to take the opportunity to talk to two young team members about their Oakwrights Academy journey.
Looking at was gathering ourselves a recruitment pool within the company that we could tap into.
I've really enjoyed the pace of the academy so far.
I've worked with some great people and yeah, I learned loads, so it was absolutely fantastic.
I would like to welcome Michael Connolly, who is head of HR and looks after the academy and guiding the new students through the process of joining the company and takes them on their journey through the academy process.
My role has changed quite a bit over the last 10 years. When I started 10 years ago, I replied to an advert in the paper, in the Hereford Times. But over the years, we've had to find different ways of recruiting people and understanding how best we can actually reach them. So what we started looking at was gathering ourselves a recruitment pool within the company that we could tap into when we had opportunities arise. Whatever department it was, it could have been. I think possibly initially we were thinking it was more workshops, but I think what we soon realised was that what we were actually doing was investing in the future of the company. That this was a great opportunity then to learn from the ground up and be ready to understand the company when a role, appeared.
We realised that we had to develop a system that drew in the right people who we could develop and enhance. So I remember I went over looking at some machinery in Germany, and while I was there I was talking to some of the youngsters, and they'd been to universities in Germany where they not only were an engineering university, but they also were heavily into carpentry. I thought, wow, that would have been fantastic. If I could have done that when I was a young man, it would have been great. So came back and we started talking, didn't we, and think, well, how can we develop that idea ourselves? And so the thought was that if we brought students in, gave them a full guide through the company of all the different departments, because what a youngster thinks they might be best at or what they would desire to do within the company as they start, so 12 or 18 months down the line, there can be a different idea or a different picture of what their abilities might be.
Definitely.
And that's where we sort of spoke about it.
We do, and what we do as we look after them as they make their way through the academy, over a 12-month period, they'll spend 3 months in each of the 3 workshops, the framing workshop, the machine workshop and the encapsulation workshop. Then they'll spend 3 months out on site. But at the end of each of those 3-month segments, we sit down with them to find out exactly how they're feeling about the experience they've just had, whether or not their thoughts have changed since we sat down with them at interviews, since we sat down with them in the first place. And quite often, it changes every time.
Every company always says your people are your strength. And we look at the incredible facilities that we've got. We need all of that to make the oak frames. But really, at the end of the day, it is people. And what I think the academy gives us strength in depth. The smarter people you've got working for you, the easier it is to produce a very highly complex product.
And really what it's done, the academy, is formalised the way the company's always developing staff, that, if you have the right attitude, if you have the right approach, if you're looking to develop yourself, then the opportunities will open up for you. Over the last 20 years, people have moved from lots of different departments into lots of different roles, and people are still here with us at the moment. All we've done with the academy is sort of formalise it and started telling people right from the outset, these are the opportunities that are open to you.
I've really enjoyed the pace of the academy so far. I joined in October, so getting on for nearly 6-7 months now. It was actually really helpful going from site into Oak as well, and I'm sure it'll be equally as helpful going the other way, because I understood what the site lads require from the oak framing. I know broadly what it's going to look like when it goes up. To essentially make their jobs easier, it's a part of the whole process.
Yes, and where are you now? What are you doing now?
I'm currently in encapsulation, in this area of the company. So yeah. Currently panel building. As I've spoken to David and yourself and kind of learned more about the opportunities that could be here, I'm really excited about potentially doing a little bit on project management or really pushing the passive house element and the eco-friendly construction going.
What would you give your thoughts to anybody who's considering taking up the academy? How have you found it? What would you say to prepare themselves for it in any way?
If you're really interested in learning every single aspect of how a house is put together, there's no better place to do it.
Great stuff. Thank you very much indeed.
This is my third station out of the 4 that the academy kind of traditionally comprises of. It's been really nice, the pace and the learning that you pick up on this. Not like you get thrown into the deep end as per se, but there's never a dull moment. There's always something new to learn and always something interesting to kind of get stuck into. It was perfect for me because when I was looking for jobs in sustainable construction, I wasn't really sure what area I wanted to specialise in. So seeing all the different areas of the company, understanding the processes that go into the house, it means that now when I'm kind of coming towards the end of my time on the academy, I'm starting to have the conversations about where I want to end up and where I want to kind of really set down and have a career, which is lovely.
Freddie, tell me, how did you come to join the academy?
Wow, Tim, the combination of my kind of practical side and my love of construction really led me to apply for the position as academy trainee.
How long have you been with us now?
I've been with you since last September, so is that about 9 months, I think?
Yes.
And I've been through about 3 processes at the moment. I'm in my 3rd.
And so far, describe which process have you gone through so far?
I started off in the encapsulation workshop, and there I learned how to fabricate the Oakwrights panel system.
Yes.
And after that, I went onto site. I was posted down in the Cotswolds, which was really nice actually. I was working on a lake house there.
Oh, lovely.
And that was really good to see the whole process come together as one. Yeah. And now I'm in my 3rd and I'm in the machine shop. Every day I'm learning something new, which is absolutely great.
And then, so you've worked in the panelling shop.
Yes.
You've been out on site.
Yep.
What time of year were you out on site?
I was out on site from around October to February. Okay. Probably the harshest months of the year,
yes.
But that made it all the more challenging.
Yes.
And no, I really enjoyed it actually. I worked with some great people. I learned loads, so it was absolutely fantastic.
When you joined the company, what did you, in your mind, have as an idea about where you'd like to go, and has that changed over the time while you've been running your way through the academy?
Well, I mean, I think that's one of the great things about the academy is that you get to go around all of the different departments and see where your skills lie and learn the company kind of from the ground up.
So really learning all the process, knowing everything about how the projects go together, and then working your way through, and then on to looking after projects would be probably a lovely idea.
I would love to do that, Tim.
And that's interesting, isn't it? And that is the idea of the academy. What we start off with our idea where we might like to be, and as you work your way through, and your ideas change and find the right position. So that's great news.
I think that is the beauty of the academy.
Freddie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim. I've really enjoyed my time in the academy. I've met some great people, and it's really clear that everyone loves what they do, and that really influences everyone else. I've really enjoyed my time on site. I love seeing everything come together from all the different departments. So you get to see the encapsulation system interact with the oak frame, and also get to see how the oak really is fitted together. Looking forward, I'm hoping to specialise my skills into a project manager role. I really like the idea of interacting with clients, and I love the idea of being out and about on site, overseeing a project come to life.
I hope you've enjoyed this journey through the Oakwrights Academy. I find it very exciting. These young people are the future. They will make our product better as we go forward, the more houses we build. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, press like. If you would like to see more, subscribe. And also, if you have any thoughts, leave a comment in the comment box.